What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pinhook Outdoors. It's about 100 degrees outside right now, but we are getting into fall. It certainly doesn't feel like it, but very hot, very humid. We've got a falling barometer right now, as well as a southwest wind. These conditions are typically when I get my biggest smallmouth bass. So I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to explore a new area that I found out about. There's actually an aqueduct down there. I've known about it for a while, I just didn't know how to access it. I've been given some information on how to access it. They're doing some work down there right now, so it's kind of open. And I figure now if I go after hours, I won't be hitting any of the construction workers. I probably won't get kicked out of there. So, gonna give that a try. I'm gonna go down there and scope it out. If it looks like a bust, I'll try and hustle back up here to one of my honey holes and give that a shot. But really trying to bust some pigs by an aqueduct. We're gonna do Roman style fishing, whatever that is. I'm not sure. I might develop it today. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a history thing. So hopefully that means something, but if not, it doesn't. But stay tuned. Hopefully we get on some pigs, and we'll see what we get. All right, y'all. Well, here it looks like a bridge. It's actually an aqueduct. The canal system goes over the top of it here. I don't know how long I'll be able to fish here before I get kicked out. Looks like they're still running some sort of generator over there. Fishing opportunities don't seem as high as I thought, at least on the downside here. Maybe up top there might be more going on, but ooh, something's sitting right up here. Let's plop the Ned rig down there and see if we get anything. Here is the aqueduct from the top side. I'm actually going to try and fish this. Looks fishable, right? See anybody telling me otherwise. We'll find out though if somebody comes out yelling. But yeah, here's the aqueduct going across. I said this is the canal from the river, which ends near the this supplies a lot of the water for the city. So it ends close to down here because I'm close to downtown. I'm wondering if this thing wouldn't block all the fish trying to get in here. Although I do see where some fish had scurried off from the bank there, little fish. Yeah, this is the same canal I fish up closer to my house, but I've never really been down this way. Try to top water up here and see what happens. Throw this wake bait here. Uh-oh, we may have company. Yep, Citizens Energy Group. So I'm going to jet down below the bridge and get the hell out of here. This looks fairly fishy. Throw this top water out here. Oh, something's up here ambushing the hell out of some minnows right next to me in like 6 inches of water. Let's try this. All this cool water running in right here. My wake bait's messed up. There's a bunch of stuff sitting there. I think it's carp or something though. Ooh. Littlest smallmouth in the creek, I believe. But it's fish. Of course he hit the wake bait. So he's got all these trebles causing trouble. Alright, there you go, buddy. Little bitty smallmouth. No skunk. Oh yeah, that's some really big carp up in there. Toss the Ned through there and see if I can snag one. Wish I had some bread with me. You can sit here and torch them. Ooh, that was a big bass. That was a big one. I had one come up and dart at it. But I was dragging this leaf and he missed it. That was a real big one, guys. They really seem to like this nice oxygenated cool water coming out of the canal. There we go. That's worth it. That ain't a bad one. He ain't huge, but he nailed it. Take that. A little bit better. Let's find one about 3 times your size. Just so many leaves over here, it's making it almost impossible to fish this. More big carp in there. Yeah, I'd certainly love to have some bread or Wheaties or corn or something down here. There are just tons of carp. Let's try out this little rock point here. Oh, there we go. Oh, he threw it. Hang these small hooks. I don't have many big ones left. Still waiting on them in the mail. Can't find them, or at least you can't find the big ones and weedless in the store anywhere around here. I'll order them off the internet. Wasn't a bad fish. He wasn't giant. Oh man, something hit it right off the bat. If I can get my top water over there with the trebles, I won't be having this issue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, that's a huge smallmouth. Oh god, and a small hook too. Oh boy. That's a giant. Don't you come off. Oh man, that's a huge one. On the Ned rig, on the little hook too. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh yeah. Yes. That makes it worth it. Now if I get kicked out of here, I feel like I did something with my life today. That is a dandy. When I set the hook on that, I thought I'd hooked a cat, the way he was kind of fighting me there at the beginning. There we go. That's a good one, guys. Let's do a couple different measurements on you. First we'll tape measure. I'm gonna guess he goes 18 or 19. You know what? 17 and a half, which ain't bad. Let's get a weight on you. See if you're over 3. You got a big wide body. You're not that hefty though. I'll bet pre-spawn you're just a giant. Let's see what we get. 3.35. 3.37. That is a damn nice fish. That makes coming down here worth it. I'm gonna get a picture of you and get you back, girl, because you are a beautiful fish. All right, let's get you back. Thank you. Oh yeah, you bit me. You're ready to go. Off she goes, back to the depths. All right, let's see if we can get a few more like that. It seems to be a lot of fish hanging right off the end of that rock down there. I wish I could walk up more of this, but it's just so steep. I don't really know how to get around it. And this stuff's so thick. This may be something I have to scout out in the winter time, find paths and whatnot. So, see if we can get another one. See what else we can get out of here. Right in front of me. Our little one. A little largemouth this time. Second species. Look at that lunker. That's what I'm after right there. May have to venture up there in the woods and see if there's a trail or anything going down there. I'd really like to at least walk down this bank a little bit, hit more of that slab rock hanging off the wall or off the bank there. Oh man, I mean, hit it on the drop. Not very big, but feels like a rock bass. There it is. The elusive rock bass. Should brought a catfish set up with me. I'd chunk him right back out there. Well, I really see no definitive way to get around this other than wading through here, and that looks too deep than what I'm trying to do right now. I mean, that's probably 4 feet deep right there. I can't even see bottom, but it would be to walk up on that and around that. Over there, it's just so choked up with honeysuckle and all sorts of other nonsense. I see no way of doing it without just being miserable, and I'm not really trying to be miserable right now. So I'm gonna try this little point here a couple more times, and I'm gonna walk back towards the bridge, see if I can get anything down there. At least the leaves clear up that way. But I was really wanting to hit more of that stone down that way. I was wanting to kind of stand on the one pile I've been casting at and then cast upstream from there, because it just looks juicy. It looks like it should hold a lot of fish and a lot of big fish too. Just came upon this access point here. Not sure if it'll be any good for bass, but I'll throw the Ned rig out here a little bit. Looks pretty murky, not a lot of stone. Looks deep. I can tell guys have been down here making fires and probably catfishing. So that might be what hangs out here, but we'll try a few casts anyways. May come and try this for some catfish sometime, who knows? Especially if I hook one using a Ned rig down here. Guaranteed I'll be back to try for them here. Well, it was a pretty successful night exploring a new area, an area I've been looking at for a while and now just decided to get down to. Interesting. It's hard to get around there, so I don't know how much I'll be coming back here unless I bring the kayak down. I may come hit this little stretch up for some catfish or something, seeing how I can See him up here along the bank, pretty close. Man, there's something else really big. It's probably a carp. He's right down there. Yeah, it's gotta be a carp. That's a cat, that's a huge one. But may come try this stretch for catfish sometime, maybe even carp fish down here. Don't know if I'll be trying to bass fish much down here unless I get my kayak and I can hit that stretch. It looks really nice upstream of where that aqueduct is. So we'll see. Hopefully that's hopefully I have some more videos to come. Hopefully that's one of them I can include. Yeah, so it's a good night. Caught one big smallmouth, caught a few other little ones. Just fun out exploring. I always like checking out new places. So hope y'all have enjoyed this, and until next time, we'll catch you outside. Not even sure how good you can see this, but one of my favorite parts of urban fishing and being in the city in general is the people. Along with the good fishing I find, this guy on his scooter is having the time of his life. I don't know what he's on, but he's amped up. He's turned up. I don't know. He's dancing, he's yelling, he's listening for everybody. He's got his cigarette fired up. He's got it all going on. Oh, now he's turning. I was hoping to get some more entertainment out of him. Man, he was really going for it a couple blocks back before I get the camera out.